typing AE with accents is actually very simple once you know the patterns, and the same shortcut works for all the different versions of the letter. In this video, I'll show you how to type A with accent on Windows and on a Mac, and you can repeat the same steps for every accented version you need. Let's start with Windows. On a Windows PC, you can type accented letters using Alt codes. For this method, you need a keyboard with a numeric keypad on the right, and numlock must be turned on. Click where you want the letter to appear. Then hold down the Alt key and type a 4-digit code on the numeric keypad. When you release Alt, the accented letter appears. For example, to type E with a grave accent, that's the one with a small mark that leans downwards above the letter. Hold Alt and type 0224 on the numeric keypad, then release Alt. To type A with an acute accent, the one with a small mark that leans upwards, hold Alt and type 0225, then release Alt. The pattern is the same for all the other accented versions. You hold Alt, type the correct 4-digit number on the numeric keypad, and release Alt. You can see all the Alt codes listed on the screen, and you can use them in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, your browser, and most other apps on Windows. Now let's look at how to type A with accent on a Mac. On a Mac, you don't use Alt codes. Instead, you use the Option key together with another key, and then you type the letter A. The idea is, press Option and another key, let go, then press A. For example, to type A with an acute accent, press Option and the letter E together, release them, and then press AE. To type E with a grave accent, press Option and the key with the grave accent symbol. That's the small slanted mark above the Tab key. Release, and then press AE. To type A with a tilde, the small wavy line above the letter, press Option and the letter N together, release, and then press AE. You can follow this same pattern for the other accents. First, Option with the key that matches the accent mark you want, then type the letter A. These shortcuts work in most Mac apps, including Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Pages, and many others. To get uppercase versions of these letters on either Windows or Mac, simply turn on Caps Lock before you type the shortcut, or hold Shift when you press the final A. So to recap, on Windows, use Alt plus a 4-digit code on the numeric keypad. On a Mac, use Option with an accent key, then type the letter AA. Once you remember one or two examples, you can use the same pattern to type any A with any accent you need.